I'm here at Chases, and one of the most interesting company is the Fiat-based token, because they're completely orange, so I feel complete at home. And they have a token which is based on on fiat currency. And Sonja Tragos is the CEO and founder. And let's try to find out what it means. You have an application called Quix or something like that. What does it do?
Yeah, so it's a mobile payment application where you can perform standard services. So you can do peer-to-peer transfers, you can exchange currencies, and you will have also a credit card, a debit card actually, and you can pay in shops. But the main difference is that in Quix application you can exchange fiat currency from your IBAN number into fiat pegged tokens on the public Ethereum blockchain.
Okay, so I get an IBAN number from you.
Yes.
Okay, I start the application, I get an IBAN number. So from that account I can send and receive money.
Yeah.
But then also you have an intelligent euro.
Yes, smart fiat.
The smart euro, they have smart euro, and the value of a smart euro is totally the same as the euro itself. It's always a couple. And I can then put payments on the Ethereum blockchain.
Yeah, so you can then use fiat currencies to settle smart contracts. Let's say on decentralized exchange, right? So you can then sell your cryptocurrency. I mean, exchange it into our fiat token. So it's essentially like selling cryptocurrency for fiat money, and then you can basically swap it into fiat money in your bank account and spend it in shops, or also invest fiat currencies into ICOs, right?
So with my Ether, I can buy smart euros, and on an exchange, and then put it into your payment system, and also then connect immediately to fiat money.
No, you can't buy smart fiat on the exchange, because this is a full. We will have to comply with all anti-money laundering regulation. So we will be the only, to start with, we will be the only company that will be issuing those smart fiats. So every customer will have to go through know your KYC process, and so that we can make sure that every single token that we issue is actually pegged to the fiat currency.
Okay, but let's start, because I mean this is always so complicated to figure out where you exactly fit, or it's just because I'm not intelligent enough. I open an account with you, I get an IBAN number, I can put money on that, I can put euros on that IBAN number. Yeah. And then you can also change it into smart euro.
That's true, that's correct, yeah.
So then I have a smart euro, and smart euros are cryptocurrencies.
Yeah, they're going to be ERC20 or whatever new standard appears, and you can then send it to any other Ethereum wallet. But you must, be aware of the fact that if I send it to you and you haven't gone through the KYC with fiat-based token, then you won't be able to receive the funds.
Okay, because you're the only one who can change smart euros into real euros, in fiat euros.
To start with, that's true. Later, probably we'll try to make it. We'll try to give the authority to other financial institutions to be able to issue this. But at the beginning, it's going to be only us who's going to,
It's not going to be like the dollar, the tetos in all kinds of exchanges.
No. We at the beginning we're gonna operate only in European Union, and this is because of the licensing, right? If you want regulated money, you need to obtain a license, and it's not going to be possible to obtain a license in the entire world to start with.
Okay, and what about you're also an ICO, so you also have an ICO currency. What is the ICO currency? What's the name of that, and what's the value, and what can you do with it?
Okay, so when you send the smart transaction with smart fiat on the Ethereum blockchain, we apply a very small fee, 0.1% for the transaction fee, right? We are doing a utility token in our ICO, and what it does is it enables. So if you hold one of our FBTs, it means that you can have one free of charge transaction every 24 hours. So if you're planning to do transactions with smart contracts of very high values, you would probably prefer to buy our token just so that you can have.
You don't need the 0.1%. The 0.1%.
Yeah. So if you're doing high value transactions, then it's going to be way better to purchase a token for $0.50, which will give you a free transaction every single day.
And the idea is in smart contracts, I can make deals in euros, smart euros, and you will be the one who executes that. Because these smart euros will go then from one wallet to the other wallet. But then if I want these smart euros back, I have to do KYC with you.
No, if you want to receive the smart euros, right?
No, that's no problem. I can receive them. But if I then want to put them into fiat euro, then I have to do KYC with you, and I can get the money back.
Well, if you have already the smart fiat, then you already went through KYC, right? So then, when
if you don't, if I send the smart euros to somebody's wallet, and he or she wants to have real money. What is real? What is real? Then you need to go back to you, because you're the only one who is going to be able to do that. And how are you going to convince us that if we have buy a lot of smart euros from you, that they will be they will be solid, that we will get our money back?
Okay, yeah, sure. Well, it all gets back to the regulation point, right? If we're going to be a regulated financial institution,
but then suppose you give 1 million smart euros out, and you are nicely regulated, but in the end, you don't have a smart 1 billion euro in the bank. What does that guarantee mean? I mean, we need to make sure that you really have that money that you really have those real euros in the bank.
Yeah, sure. We're gonna be going through financial audits on a frequent basis, right? So you will have a real-time audit where you will be able to see at all times how much money we actually have and how many tokens we issued on the market. And also we are planning to have a financial audit conducted by one of the biggest companies.
Who is that? Who's going to be your accountant?
I'm not gonna say the names.
We'd love to know that. Is that KPMG or Deloitte or PwC?
We would like one of the biggest companies, but I'm not going to point names at this point.
Okay, now that's really interesting. Okay, so if you pull it off to be able to spend real fiat money into smart contract, that's of course a big deal. Let's talk about the team who's behind you. What's your background? You're the CEO and co-founder. What's your background?
So my background is in finance. I was studying in London. I was studying accounting and finance in London. I'm also I have 9 papers of ACCA, which is accredited accountants. I haven't finished this qualification, but I'm pretty high up if it comes to accountancy and global regulation. And then I used to work as a management accountant, creating budgets and financial management in a global retail company.
Which company?
Urban Outfitters.
Yeah, that sounds known. Who else is in your team?
Another person is a CTO. We have a CTO. He is a student of a very prestigious school. It's in Paris. It's called 42. So there is one school in Paris and another one is in Silicon Valley. 42. Okay. Yeah, it's really good. There's Pedro. He's a founder as well. We started this project together. He's been in the cryptocurrency space since, well, lots of years. It was him who convinced me to invest in the Ethereum pre-sale. And we have a community manager here with us.
So how many people in the company?
So we have 4 full-time members. We are at the early stage. We have also 4 part-time members, but we've got lots of external support from executives and really influential people in the space.
All right. When is the ICO starting?
Oh, that's not revealed yet. But if you follow our website,
do you want to do it Q2, Q3, Q4 next year? How much time? This is a big process,
sure.
And you want to be fully regulated. So you're going to have a huge, work ahead of you. Yeah. So how do you fund the company now, and when is the ICO going to kick in?
Yeah, so for now on, we are self-funded. We were lucky about the cryptocurrency price raises last year. We are now at the stage where we are raising funds from business angels. We don't want to go through the VC because that's really time-consuming, and it just wastes the time that we could spend on the actual development of the product, really. So at the moment, we are raising funds from business angels, and within 4 months, probably we will do some sort of pre-ICO.
Okay, perfect. What state is the app, the Quicks app? What state is it in?
Yeah, so we have a demo of the app here, of the Quicks application, the mobile payment application, and I think that within 2-3 months, that's going to be like a fully functional product.
Okay. Sonia, you're a brave woman with a brave task ahead of them. So we'll see where they are in a couple of months. So it will be, if you are succeeding, it will be interesting. It will be interesting.